Alright.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
I had to be off there.
No gain on the play there. Second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I'm trying to go to the no, man. I'm trying to be down here.
Throw, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You need to have heavy fire punches.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked down inside the 5-yard line.
I'm trying to go to the no, man. Everybody end up being
Out
one
comes
faking
the
out.
Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have it. Carry now for the rookie from SC. It's Ronald Jones. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, the pocket alters the normal spacing and run fakes, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Ready? 125.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Damn,
they needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. He fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And get this back to the 32-yard line.
That's a season record right there.
Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him. And I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Second down, Winston.
I'm double blocking.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
On third down, Winston. And Bray has it over the middle. And he gets us just shy of the 40 down at the 39. The Buccaneer first, Winston to Bray.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective route.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Demario Davis coming on the blitz. He gets it for a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get out there quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. And not much of an opening there, as he's only going to get this to about the 32. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. From the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
and Tampa Bay trots out there now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down, it's Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Winston from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Ginn. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Gonna need a pretty good field.
Man, the skies, man.
On first and 10.
I could have probably threw it.
Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. A second down throw for Winston. He gets it to Humphries. And this will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch.
It's 28 already.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line to get them set. Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ken Crowley. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
He got 35
and with
more
time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, goes to Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I'm my father.
Now whistles here before the snap. Look like one of the Bucs may move.
False start. Offense.
George on the flight.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
I'm cut over, I ain't ran with a knife. Boys don't fight, never game, call me whether it's night.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
But I see.
Again to Jones. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. And that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd and long for Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Are we really in the second half here? And this is the first time we've seen Jameis Winston
On the run, Darkly takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
This is Carl Jackson. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
They'll run with Darkly. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter, followed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Winston. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going. Such a game of tendencies, down in distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you're thinking, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball. But when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a...
I tackled his ass. Everybody the rumbling or something. He's still up. I'm getting blocked. I'm in between so many people. He's still up. He tripped over me.
Tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to the big guy to pick up a first down.
First down, Winston.
Kid, you gotta pick that. That would have been one other one.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And Brake, the tight end's got it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Baby, E on a track,
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
Tried
The
to
last go
return
around
it.
for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try run that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Yeah, blow it up. Motherfucker, no, they got so feet.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On play action, Winston.
How you get behind him?
And he'll have it past
I'll do
midfield,
cookies
almost to the
and
40
I do
before
both.
being taken down. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's. And that's exactly what they did there.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching Jameis now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Play fake. Winston. He's going to look deep down the field.
I'm about
It's
to
going to
say
be
no.
knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Jameis to throw it.
That's the fucking work record. Go, Nick. What the fuck my dude was doing running so slow for us? Should have been sick. That's the record, though. I got the record.
Had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second
Most
half.
interceptions in the season.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They are excited about where they are in this game.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs.
Right after.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Humphreys. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Given 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Working out of the gun. Winston.
Keep it off, man.
And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, let them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Pitch the shutout. I ain't had a shutout all year.
Winston now to throw on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there. First down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Back-to-back good plays.
So that by Cam Newton here.
First down.
All the play there. Call that ball.
The first down throw for Winston. And he's got his man.
Oh, they kind of frozen.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice game there, partner. But
You get that
won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs are able to get a score back. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
I want to say. They want to score on me.
Jameis now on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot of it. But he is able to keep the feet in bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means they have to run up. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Alex Anzalone coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
I finally got one.
Yet again, the pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing.
Don't score on me.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New Orleans, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Solo 2 of 16 and all, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. It's where